Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the handoff. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He's going to pull it down and run. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Receivers are bunched together. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This will be third and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Tight end goes in motion. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. He's at the 50, now the 40. Inside the 20. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown for Brigham Young. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. Got space, looking to score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Quick throw to the left. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Raiola. And this pass is on target. Caught. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Looks like BYU will have the 1st down. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Roberts. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense has got the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And this pass is caught. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Mayer. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape. The defense with a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to extend the play. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Raiola. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's an out route. The catch made.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
The Huskers are on the move here.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You've got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
He'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Will take the lead in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. The Cougars will line up to punt it away. Oh, and he shanked it. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender. He throws the interception.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Crucial third down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Bounced right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Raiola. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Davis. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The final quarter coming up next. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's escaping the pocket now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking for the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
To throw, it's Raiola. Tight end makes the grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, BYU. No chance to catch him. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Looking to throw it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Dropping back, it's Wyola. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even a second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
The Cornhuskers getting set on first and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Fidone. Tackle made after a big gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the defense adds 6 to the interception return. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks like he's going to run it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pulls it in. It's Fidone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if he didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the BYU Cougars.